Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome, everybody, to Season 4, Episode 22. Welcome watching on YouTube and on Spotify. I hope you're all having a lovely day, enjoying the week of football and the weekend of football, and just thinking of ball. No, okay, sorry. As Pep Guardiola said, sorry, I have to make this quiet. Don't like to touch balls? I do. It happens. I like touch balls. All right, everybody. As we were saying, that's a Pep Guardiola. Yes. Hope you all have a lovely day. Let me introduce my guest on the show. Swiftly moving on. Forget anything I said. Solomon, mate, a Chelsea fan and also a fan of Borussia Dortmund. How you doing, mate? Good. You're a cheeky little
Ooh, you went there, man. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just 10th place. That's all.
Hey, 10's a good number. Like
It's a pretty
1 and
good number.
0. That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Don't worry about it. Okay, and then I'm just introducing another guest on the show, Paulinho, a fan of Atletico Madrid, and also a fan of Only Subs. How you doing? Doing good?
A fan of what?
Only Subs.
Oh, okay, yeah. True.
Yeah, great.
Doing good. How are you, host?
Host, and no one's ever asked me that before. I am doing aloof. I just learned that word today. It's an
Great.
interesting word. Do you know what that means?
I don't think that's really. I don't think it works in that context.
I don't think it works in that context either, but I just learned it, so I'm a big boy now. You proud of me?
I am proud of you.
Thank you so much. I've never heard that in my life. All right, moving on from my problems. All right, going on to breaking news. And as we do breaking news, I can touch this button. Oh, so breaking news first. Stinky. Blue cards in football. Lawmakers set to introduce trials for 10 minutes in. So the IFA set to introduce blue cards for football sin bins. Referees will have the power to send players off 10 minutes for dissent and cynical fouls. The FA Football Association, little babies, will consider trialing sin bins in the FA Cup and Women's FA Cup next season. Holy shit. I didn't know they were going to do an FA Cup. That is tragic. All right. Well, to hear more about this, I'm going to play something. Sorry, there was an ad playing and we don't want ads here unless it is sponsored. So, yes, skipping ad. Here we go.
I gather they are going to have a vote on something that could have a dramatic effect on.
Can you hear this, by the way? Yeah?
Yes.
The way the game is refereed. Tell us about the blue cards.
Yes. Well, basically, the body that sets the rules, the laws of football, is IFAB, the International Football Association Board. They are meeting in Scotland next month. And they've already decided to have trials for sin bins in football. Now, these trials have been held at the lower levels of the football pyramid. Tomorrow, they're going to release detailed protocols for trials in more senior levels of professional football as early as next season. And included in these detailed protocols are likely to be a provision for referees to show blue cards. So as
Which mean what?
Well, a blue card, referees could show them for dissent or tactical fouls. And if you get a blue card, you have to leave the pitch for 10 minutes. When could we see these coming in? As early as next season. It's not going to be in the Premier League, it's not going to be in the Champions League, but the FA have already said that we are interested in applying to take part in these trials. So we could see them in the FA Cup and also the Women's FA Cup.
Okay, so dissent and tactical fouls. What are we talking?
Okay, well, the sentence tactical files, I already get that. Like someone pulling, someone cussing at you, someone calling you a wanker, someone, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, that is what blue cards are. And I'm sure everybody already heard about this because I did talk about this maybe like a month ago. Called it, I am best, you're welcome. So, yeah, this is going to happen and I'm going to cry. Yeah, I mean, my opinion on it is I don't really agree with it. I think it's ridiculous. They're trying to make it more like American sports, and as much as we do like American sports, the only thing good about America is McDonald's, and I don't have a McDonald's button here, but I guess I can just play this song that has to do with
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
that was not okay. Okay, Solomon, one or two words for the blue card. Yeah,
Why? Why?
agreed. Agreed. A double Y. I like that. All right.
102 words.
Hey,
Yes.
fair enough. Polino, one or two words for the blue card. Imagine if this happened with La Liga.
I wonder where they're gonna implement it first.
They said FA Cup and Women's FA Cup.
Oh, interesting.
Would you look at that?
That'd be exciting.
I don't. It's gonna
But
be.
I
It's gonna,
also don't think I don't know how it's gonna differentiate from a yellow card because
yeah, no, it is because you're gonna kick that player out for 10 minutes. It's gonna be like hockey.
yeah, but how are you gonna differentiate like, oh, this follows a yellow card versus this follows a blue card? And then what is like is two
Wasting
blue
time.
cards also a red card or
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
get a combination?
A
Oh.
blue card and a yellow card that can equal to a red card, or blue card, red card, or
Oh, so it's just like another version of a yellow
yep,
card.
another yellow card. They're just trying to make it as common.
Then you just get rid of the yellow card then?
No, yellow cards are gonna be for more physical things. So if they want to touch you, go like, ah, yeah, that's gonna do that
I
to.
still feel like that's gonna be a really gray line between blue card and yellow card. But
Yeah. It's for cynical fouls, like pulling on someone's shirt, trying to take their pants. I mean, trying to take their shirt, and then like cussing at them, wasting time, that type of stuff. And a goalie can get a blue card, which means a player on the field will have to jump in. That'll be.
that'd be hilarious.
I know that will be.
I want to see more of that. Bring it in.
Imagine like you get, I guess like the shortest guy on the field. So imagine like you get, I don't know,
Like Papu Gomez or something like that in goal.
Insigne,
Yeah.
like a 5'3" person in goal. Oh no. Yeah. So that would be interesting. So yeah, I mean, I don't agree with that at all. I think it's just ruining football. So yeah, love it, America. Thank you very much. All right, moving on to the next stuff. Crisis. So the next news is indeed about Mr. Kim Son, or Sun Min, as they say in Korea. So Sun Min dislocated his finger in a ping pong bust up with teammates on eve of South Korea. So South Korea surprised semi-final exit to the Asian Cup after a squad bust up involving Sung Min, Tottenham captain Son, was left heartbroken when his side slumped out of the Final Four with a shock 2-0 defeat to the Asia Cup final against Jordan. So the South Korea squad was littered with top talent from across the Europe's top league, and stark contrast to the that's a good word. Son, his country's most highest profile star, and the captain, was said to have taken issue with younger players during a team meal, which resulted in a dislocated finger for the Spurs talisman. Report claims that the row erupted the team's dining room after the number of South Korea's youngsters ate quickly and left before the teammates to play table tennis. Son is said to have taken an umbrage, don't know what that means. I guess he got pissy with their behavior and asked them to sit back down, with Tottenham Star having some disrespectful things, quotation marks, said to him in response, which resulted in a bust up. So he did bust. That's got it. So yeah, it claimed that Sun was not involved in the initial blows and instead stepped back to break up the fight, leaving him with an injured finger, which he was seen strapped up with their semifinal defeat. So yeah, Paris Saint Germain's 22-year-old ace Kang Lin, or Kang In Lee, has now confirmed he was the player responsible for the clash. In a post on Instagram, he apologized to South Korea fans for his actions and vowed to follow his older teammates' example of how to behave properly. He wrote in the story that, hello, this is Lee Kang-in, and there has been reports about a quarrel between Sung Hyun Min and me in the Asia Cup semifinals continue to say I want to express my sincere apologies to all football fans who always support our national team. I am truly sorry for the causing such disappointment. I should have listened to my teammates and set a better example. I regret showing negative side to the football fans. To everyone who was let down by my actions, I apologize. I truly appreciate the interest and expectations from the football fans that have me. Moving forward, I will strive to become a better player, better person, while supporting my teammates. And yeah, that's basically what he said. He said that, but it was all in Korean, so I cannot speak Korean. So yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, that's what he said, and I guess I can ask Paulinho 1 or 2 words for Mr. Sung Kyu Min, and his fingers now got a little boo boo. Oh,
Does it say how long he's out for?
it's just, no, he's still playing, mate. It's he just can't use
Oh.
his fingers.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like another Sane, Mane moment. Except I would say, I mean, they're gonna have to play together though, because like they're the two best players on the team besides like Kim Min Jae.
Yep, I agree. Um, so yeah, Solomon, what do you got to say about that one? I believe it.
Um, wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean? 1 or 2 words. So Mr. Sung Kyu Min is a little
Why is
fight.
he like every time I see him in a national stage, why is he always apologizing?
He did.
Man,
He
just play
apologized last
ball.
week.
I
Yeah,
guess he's used to it because he's Tottenham, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Do
Tottenham.
have to.
What do
Yeah.
we think of Tottenham? Great. What do we think
What a
of great?
great team. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's like I always like, dude, just do your best. Like stop apologizing.
it happens to the best of us, mate.
Yeah, it happens to the best. Like this guy's like, my God.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, good for him for being such a good sportsman and being the icon that he's from where he is from. But no need to apologize
yeah. I agree.
excessively. You know what I mean? Chill.
Dimitri, what do you gotta say about Sung Min and his broken finger? He can't use his fingers anymore. He can't
The
play
back he
Fortnite.
cannot. No, I was gonna say if they're two together like that, he can perform
Oi!
a hidden attack.
Oh, he didn't attack. Got it. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Moving on to the next move. Words. On to the next news. So, ooh, Mbappe. That time. So, yeah, buddy, you already know about Mbappe. He's your guy who's very good. So basically, shocker news. Everybody expected it. Kylian Mbappe is very. I have to do this French accent. Kylian Mbappe is very. I'm gonna stop that. Saint Germain that he'll leave this summer amid links to a blockbuster Real Madrid move. So Mbappe has told PSG he's got his decisions to leave the club this this summer. I just slammed my fist on table, and that was interesting. But hey, that's good. So the French star is final moments on his contract, meaning he will become a free agent on July 1st, which is Canada Day. Isn't that great? Away, maple syrup. Look at that, ADHD. So Mbappe's deal does include 1 year option in 2024-2025 campaign. However, the forward can trigger that clause. 25-year-old has been heavily persuaded by Real Madrid, who have officially able to discuss pre-contract terms with the player since January 1st. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Bayern Munich have also been linked. However, a move to Spain seems mostly likely the outcome. So, yeah, I mean, we've all seen this for the past, like, what's it called? 2 years, 3 years, something like that. And also Thierry Henry as well too did talk to Mbappe. Reports by the way, saying that he could possibly join Arsenal and become his, Mbappe or the Thierry Henry that happened before. So could never know. Honestly, never know. But yeah, okay. I guess Sullivan, 1 or 2 words for Mbappe finally leaving Paris and Bouget, France. Other words.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna come to. He's just betting his chances, but no Premier League.
Fair enough. Yep. Okay. Paulinho, got 1 or 2 words for Mr. Mbappe.
Finally going to Madrid, probably.
Yes, that's gonna be great for Atletico. Oh, you're excited.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Dimitri, 1 or 2 words for Mr. Mbappe, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Well, I don't know about, any of that. Hopefully, he is happy to transform into other program and stuff. I mean, other team, other superior, whatever. I don't know. Just glad he's not in Baguette anymore.
Yeah. Don't cry. Okay. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Oh, don't cry. All right, moving on to the next news. Boom. So, next news is indeed about Mr. Angry German. So, Bayern Munich increasingly likely to sack Thomas Tuchel. And it's been bad news for Liverpool. So, Bayern Munich are increasingly likely to sack Thomas Tuchel this summer with Xabi Alonso emerging as target. So, Tuchel has endured the difficult season at Bayern, with the club already eliminated from DFB Pokal, lagging behind Bayern Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, and faltering in the Champions League. So, yeah, Bayern currently 5 points behind Bayern Leverkusen in the league, following a crushing 3-0 defeat from Bayern Leverkusen. So, yep. Um, should Bayern fail to progress, it means that the club could end the season without a trophy, meaning Tuchel's campaign would be deemed as a failure by the club's high standards. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say about this, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, especially with last season how it went. I mean, he did win, but very slightly. But this season hasn't been good enough. So, I'll just ask Solomon, what do you think about this?
I don't know. I think they were wrong for like sacking with the previous manager. He was doing such a fantastic job. I don't know what was going on behind the scene, but also like I just don't think it's I don't think it's a good fit, to be honest. He plays such a different types of football to what they're used to. And I don't know. I think the previous manager was perfect. He was winning. He was doing everything was fresh. Yeah, Nagelsmann was great. I don't know why they sacked him. I know there was some things that was behind the scene, but yeah, I mean, there's nobody to blame other than themselves at this point, other than Hurricane, 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 Hurricane. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Paulinho? What do you think about Mr. Thomas yelling to?
I thought I saw something where they were at like the second most points they've been at since Pep Guardiola, or I think the most since Guardiola actually. So I think it's just I think I don't know. I think they'll come back in the Champions League if they as long as they put in like a respectable showing in the Champions League and um they don't fall too far away from Leverkusen. I think that he'll stay and he should stay. Well, I think he should stay, but I think they still might sack him.
Mm, yeah, I mean it's Bayern, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Dimitri, what about you? What's your um theory of evolution?
Well, I'm glad they finally can go inside, and get him out.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, I agree. Okay, moving on to the next news, which is indeed about. Oh my god, you guys are gonna love this. When I heard about this earlier today, I absolutely, just took a little nick out of my British, if you guys know what I mean. Mr. Krabs. I know Solomon likes Mr. Krabs. All right, moving on to the next news. So next news is indeed about who is this guy? Can you all just say who do you think this guy is right now? Yes, yeah, it is indeed Wayne Rooney. Yeah. Do you all know about the news that are coming out about Wayne Rooney?
No.
Is it about the UNICEF team chat?
No, it's
Oh no,
about
no.
something. So let me just read this for you guys, and it's gonna be ridiculous. So it basically says, Wayne Rooney confirmed talks with KSI's Misfits Boxing, but pours cold water on suggestion that the fight could happen soon. Oh my god, this is amazing. Wayne Rooney. Yeah. What's your thoughts on this? I just want everybody's thoughts on this because I love this so much. I love.
I feel like he'd beat anyone in his weight class.
He possibly might be fighting KSI. That's the thing.
Oh, I think he'd lose. I never match.
Yep. Um. So when asked if he's going to be a boxer on the Stick to Football podcast, Rooney said, "You never know." He added, "They've been in touch and asked me the question." This is Misfits, by the way, KSI's boxing group. And to ask me the question, but I think at the minute I want to focus on getting back into management, not boxing. There's been a few, obviously, Misfits have been, and then that's been all over the news. I want to focus on getting back into management. That's my focus. And I, I mean, if it happens, that would be absolutely amazing. I know that he did talk with KSI as well too, and saying that he would possibly would get in the ring just for fun with him, but he would probably go with other people. So that's my best guess. But that I just can't imagine when in the boxing ring. That would be that'd be great. I don't know. I guess Solomon, 1 or 2 words for Wayne Rooney becoming the boxing champion of the world.
To be honest, this is like way outside of my preference. Like I just don't get it. I don't get YouTubers turning into boxers and
It's for the money, right?
professional football players, and I just don't, yeah, but I don't know. I've never seen any fight or anything of those people,
It's
so
entertaining.
it is entertaining, suppose for yeah, but it's cool. I can care less really.
Yep, fair.
I don't like boxing, but it's good. I don't know what uh, Rooney has been up to other than like coaching jobs. I don't know what experience he has in terms of fighting. I know I've seen like KSI doing his promotion for like they've been doing it for a while,
Yeah.
but
I mean, they earn a lot of money from it. That's all I know.
yeah, I get that part, but Wayne Rooney though, like I don't know, I just don't get it. Like but yeah, I guess he
Yeah,
needs to he needs to occupy himself with something and then plus make money somewhere. So but yeah, I just don't see, is he like fit? I don't know. See that's some like
I mean, I think he's gonna focus honestly on doing management. That's my best guess. But just hearing this was just amazing.
yeah. And he looks like he's what, like, and he's closing to his 40s, right?
Yep, he's the same age as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Jesus Christ. And he looks terrible.
I mean, English. So
Wait. Okay.
okay, that's stereotypical because there's a bunch of English people that look great.
Yeah. He's good.
Okay, all right. Well, Dimitri, 1 or 2 words for Mister Wayne Rooney. He's a boxer. He is the gon of the football world. It's very interesting. I know it's very interesting. Um, Paulinho, you got 1 or 2 words for Mister Wayne Rooney.
Looks like you've been having too many bevies in the pod night.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Getting the berries with the lights. All right. Enough of that. All right, on to what it is the best league in the world, the Premier League. Let's get into it right now. So it is match day 20 4, and let's just get into it. First place is Liverpool. Second place is Manchester City. Third place is Arsenal. Fourth place is Tottenham. Fifth place is Aston Villa. 18th place is Everton. 19th place is Burnley. And 20th place is Sheffield United going down. All right, match day 24. Let's get into it. So, the game that was just recently played on Monday night, Crystal Palace and Chelsea FC. So, yeah, I mean, good win for Chelsea. I mean, they are tied for the longest, I guess, streak of beating a team. So Crystal Palace, they've beaten them 10 times in a row now, which is tied, I believe, with some other team. I believe it's United or Arsenal or City. Sorry. So they beat them consecutively 10 times. So good job for them. All right, moving on to the Sunday, February 11th, Aston Villa and Manchester United. So, yep, good win for Manchester United getting the goal. And then another game on Sunday was West Ham and Arsenal. And it was 6-0 for Arsenal, battering the London neighbours at London Stadium, which is West Ham Stadium. And yikes, it was 4-0 at halftime, but yikes, that was tough, very tough. All right, moving on to Saturday, February 10th. Nottingham Forest and Newcastle. Great game here. 2-3 for Newcastle, beating Nottingham Forest in their home, Nottingham. Then Liverpool and Burnley. 3-1 for Liverpool. Good job for them, continuing their win streak. Then Luton Town and Sheffield United. 1-3 for Sheffield United. Good job for them. Then Tottenham and Brighton. 2-1 for Tottenham. Good job for them, continuing their decent streak. Then Fulham and Bournemouth. 3-1 for Fulham. Great job for them. Then Wolves and Brentford. 0-2 with Ivan, Tony, and Brentford sticking up and doing decent. Yeah, decent. Manchester City and Everton. 2-0 for Manchester City on February 10th. And yeah, easy game. I would say easy game, but Everton actually did hang in there for bits of it. So fair enough. I guess just to talk about a couple of games right now. So, we can talk about quickly the first game that we did indeed cover, which was Crystal Palace and Chelsea. So, Jefferson Lerma, the young player for Crystal Palace, scoring in the 30th minute, but then followed up by Conor Gallagher, the former Crystal Palace loanee, on 47th minute, then again scoring in the 91st minute, and then Enzo Fernandez finally getting a goal in the 94th minute, which made the other, I forgot his name, it was a new player for Crystal Palace, kind of dance on the floor breakdown. But yep, equal on shots and target, but possession for Chelsea 78% to 22%. Wow. And then passes 800 and 200. So, yep, good win for Chelsea. It was looking shaky at first, but got the win. Then on to Aston Villa, Manchester United. First goal was scored by Rasmus Højlund. So, yep, in the 17th minute, good job for him. Then a tie by Douglas Luiz going for Aston Villa in the 67th minute, making it 1-1. Then Scott McTominay, of course, man, the myth, the legend, Scotland forever, scoring in the 86th minute for Manchester United. But yep, more shots, more possessions for Aston Villa, but goals at the end. Yep, win for Manchester United. Then, oh my God, the battering. Arsenal 0-6 for Arsenal in West Ham's ground. So, William Saliba scoring in the 32nd minute. Kayo Saka scoring in the 41st minute, a penalty. Then Gabriel scoring in the 41st minute. And then in the 47th minute, extra time, first half, Leandro Trossard scoring the fourth goal for Arsenal. And yikes, yeah. If you didn't hear about this, there was a bunch of West Ham fans leaving by the thousands out of the stadium at halftime. Wow, it was crazy. But yeah, Bukayo Saka scored again in the 63rd minute penalty. Then Declan Rice scoring a beauty of a banger was worthy in the 65th minute, making it 25-5 shots, 71. Yep, that's what happened there. Yeah, Solomon, I didn't even ask you. What did you think about the Chelsea game? Sorry. I know you're.
Yeah. I did watch this game. Luckily, it was just at work. But yeah, Chelsea the first half did struggle. Like they were mainly going for the left, which is Christopher Cuckoo. But then the second half, they came out very forceful, and the goal they scored the first half was pretty good, to say the least. But yeah, the second half they came out, they make the sub. They also had like switch a little bit of tactically to the right with Milo Gustav providing that first assist for Connor Gallagher.
Assist.
Yeah, but and then the second goal, pretty good as well, came from Gallagher, and then this third, it was just it was just
Very
everything was it was just like there's 1,000 options he went through before he shot that goal. That ball. Like
I
he
wanted to
looked
pass
at
it.
it.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, he thought about passing too. You can see him seeing like Nkuku on the on the right, and then you
Like,
can
give me
see
the
that.
aim ball. He was doing the what's it called?
Yeah,
Joe Hart. Give me the
yeah,
aim ball.
yeah. And then he's like, and then at the same time he's looking at the top corner of the, and then he's looking at the defender crawling on the floor to defend. It's like, oh, he was. But Chelsea did make a super sub with they took out Thiago Silva the first after they came out, and they went with what's his
The
oh my
Colwell.
god, Kowa, yeah, and then they had solid, and then Choice was pretty good. It was just overall they did. I don't know the formation that they're playing with. Does it Chelsea style?
I just know that Chelsea's playing football.
Yeah, but they did make a good sub, and there was a couple of chances which Chelsea did create with Raheem Sterling coming in, and but yeah, I think they made very effective substitute with Caldwell, Levi Caldwell. Yeah, they did close the gap and then also switch from left to right, and that was a pretty good call. And then, as always, you can never say enough, but um, Mr. Cole Palmer was pretty good,
Yeah, of
driving the
course.
ball, assisting. It was just creating the ball. He was just fast, and every shot he made a lot of good runs. He was very good. I don't know. I just felt like then we got lucky as well. I mean, you got to give Chris Bowers the credit. They didn't have a lot of players that they're very good starters like Eze and
What did you say?
Mr. Michael Elise. Yeah. So it was a good, but it wasn't like a major win. So we're still sitting in 10th place after all.
We love it. Love number
We
10.
love it.
Great number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, moving on to Liverpool and Ben. Let's just talk about this quickly. And yep, easy win for Liverpool, 3-1, with the first goal scored by Diogo Jota in the 31st minute. Then it was another one by Dara O'Shea, tying the game 1-1, 45th minute. Then Luis Diaz scoring in the 52nd minute. Then by Uruguayan Darwin Mayonnaise Nunez in the 79th minute. Getting a couple more goals. Good for him. But yep, definitely more shots, definitely more possession for Liverpool. Not surprising, keeping them first place. So then to talk about Tottenham and Brighton. Yeah, decent game actually. Pascal Gross scoring the 17th minute, a penalty. Then Pepe Matar Sarr scoring the 61st minute. Then in the final little bits of the game, in the 96th minute, cross by Sung Yun Min to Brennan Johnson, scoring a goal in the 96th minute, making it 2-1 for Tottenham. But yeah, decent game for Brighton, but yeah, not good enough defending in the end. Yeah, win for Tottenham, still keeps them decently in the title race, so I never know. Yeah. Great. Okay, on to the next league, which is indeed the La Liga. So this is La Liga, and Mr. Javi going like, you like that. All right. Now, first place is indeed Real Madrid. Shocker. Second place is Girona. Third place is Barcelona. Fourth place is Atletico Madrid. Fifth place is Athletic Club. Okay. Then down the table is Cadiz, 18th place, 19th place Granada, 20th place is Armenia. Match day 24. Let's get into it. So this Monday there were a couple of games. One game, JK, Armenia and Athletic Club was 0-0, and red card for Armenia being no penalty. Then on Sunday it was Barcelona and Granada 3-3. A draw here, not good for Barcelona, but yeah, decent game. Mallorca and Real Vallecano 2-1 for Mallorca. The beautiful team with the beautiful island. Great job for them, tying it up and winning. Oh, JK winning. Then Getafe and Celta Vigo. So 3-2 for JK. Getafe. Got you guys there on your tip of your toes. Then on Real Madrid and Girona on Saturday, it was 4-0 with first place winning second place. And yikes, if it showed Real Madrid and the dominant force they are, that kind of showed what it was. So, yep, top of the table, Real Madrid. Then it was Las Palmas and Valencia 2-0 for Las Palmas. Great job for them, keeping them currently in 8th place. Great. Then Real Sociedad and Osasuna 0-1 for Osasuna. Great job for them. Then Alaves and Villarreal 1-1. Then Cadiz and Real Betis 0-2 for Real Betis on Friday. So, yeah, just to go a couple of the results. So, Barcelona and Granada. Let's say about this really fast. So, first goal was scored by is he 16 years old or 17-year-old? Lamine Yamal. I think he's. Salman, do you know? I think 16, 17.
I think he's like 15, if I'm not mistaken. If
Nah,
not
he ain't
16.
15, mate.
I think so. Wait a minute.
Yeah, do some research. Oh, he is 16. Okay, we got
Yeah,
Palinka confirming.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, 16 years old. God, that's crazy, dude. What was I doing at 16? I was playing career mode and playing with
Jesus.
Legos and
I
watching.
feel old now.
Same, mate. Same. Yep. The 16-year-old scored.
2007. Holy shit, I was alive and like,
Yes, you were like me.
Jesus.
All right.
God, I
Yeah.
feel so old, like a
Enough about
dinosaur.
our tragedy. Yep. So yep, he's scoring in the 14th minute. Then Ricard Sanchez scoring in the 43rd minute for Granada, making it 1-1. Then Focunda Belestri scoring in the 16th minute, making it 2-1. And then Robert Lewandowski scoring in the 63rd minute, making it 2-2. Then Ignacy Miguel scored in the 66th minute, making it this game 3-2 for Granada. But then the 80th minute, who else but the guy that should be in school and not playing in a top La Liga side, Lamine Yamal scoring again at 80th minute. Great job for him. So dude still wears braces. Great for him. But yeah, equal shots and more possession for Barcelona. So yep. Now we can move on to another game, which is indeed the Real Madrid game, and that was pummeling for Real Madrid, showing who's the class and who's the boss for the La Liga. So first goal scored by Vinicius Jr. in the 6th minute. Then Mr. Anteater himself, Jude Bellingham, scoring in the 35th minute. And then again in the 54th minute. And then Rodrigo scoring in the 61st minute. So, yeah. More shots, definitely more shots. More shots on target for Real Madrid. But then more possession for Real Madrid, but just slightly. But, yeah. Did you guys hear about... I actually, I'll talk about that on the next show because another whole topic. But, yeah, that was indeed La Liga. And we can move on to now the Serie A, which is indeed the Pizza League. We like that. So, first place is indeed Inter Milano. Second place is Juventus. Third place is AC Milano. Fourth place is Atalanta. And fifth place is Bologna. Then down the table, 18th place is Verona. 19th place is Cagliari. 20th place is Salernitana. Okay, match day 24. Let's get into it. So, on the game, I believe it was on Wednesday, Bologna played Fiorentina, and it was 2-0 for Bologna. And yep, good job win for Bologna. Then on Monday, it was Juventus and Udinese. 0-1 for Udinese, beating Juventus at their home in Turin next. Then Genoa and Atalanta, 1-4 for Atalanta, battering Genoa at their home as well too. Then Monza and Verona, 0-0, no draw there. But then on Sunday it was AC Milano and Napoli, great game here, but AC Milano took it ahead with their beautiful new kits that they just released. Their two fourth jerseys, I believe, the white and black one, but yeah, beautiful. I think it was who scored that? Was it Christian Pulisic, the LeBron James soccer? We'll talk about it in a second. But then going on to Bologna and Les, 4-0 for Bologna, a great win for them, battering Les. Then Fiorentina and Frosinone, 5-1 for Fiorentina, great win for them, battering. Then it was Roma and Inter Milano, great game here, but Inter Milano still top of the table by 7 points, 4-2, beating Roma at home in Rome. Then on Saturday, it was Sassuolo and Torino, 1-1, a draw there. Then the other game, Cagliari and Lazio, which it was 1-3 for Lazio, beating Cagliari at their home, and a red card for Cagliari being on 20. All right. But yeah, just to quickly talk about some of the Serie A games, because I did happen to watch the Inter Milano game, which was a great game, honestly. We can first talk about, I guess, the AC Milano and Napoli. So the goal was scored, by Theo Hernandez. Yep, the quick little Frenchman. Yeah, I guess stats-wise, more for Napoli, but not at the end with Theo Hernandez scoring that goal. Then I guess we could talk about the other game that did happen, which was indeed Roma and Inter Milano. So, great game here. So, Frenzo Echerbi scoring the defender in the 17th minute for Inter Milano. Then, Gianluca Mancini scoring in the 28th minute for Roma, making it 1-1. Then, Steven El Shaarawy still playing there, still kicking it about, scoring in the 44th minute in the last bits of the half, making it 2-1. Then Marcus Thuram, the Frenchman, scoring in the 49th minute at 2-0. Then Angelino for Roma scoring an own goal, making it 3-2 for Inter. And then in the little bits of the end of the game, Alessandro Bastoni scoring in the 93rd minute, making it 4-2 for Inter Milano. But yeah, stats-wise, just more slightly for Inter Milano shots and possession. And yep, that was indeed the Serie A. Okay, we can move on to the Bundesliga. So, in the Bundesliga, it was currently match day 21. And yeah, Leverkusen still on top. Lovely. Leverkusen first place, Bayern München second place. Third place is Stuttgart. Fourth place is Dortmund. Fifth place is Leipzig. Down the table, 16th place is Köln. 7th place is Mainz. And 18th place is Darmstadt. All right, recent games on Sunday, February 11th, Hoffenheim and Köln, 1-1, tie there. Then on another game, Stuttgart and Mainz, 3-1 for Stuttgart. Great job for them, still keeping them in third place. Then on Saturday, it was Leverkusen and Bayern München, first place and the second place team, and kind of like Real Madrid and Girona, a battering for Bayern München, surprisingly. But yeah, 3-0 for Xavi Alonso's side. Yep. That's all I gotta say is yeah. Then another game, 1-1 for Eintracht Frankfurt and Bochum. Disappointing run of results for Eintracht Frankfurt, but still keeping them in retention for the Europa Conference League. Then Union Berlin and Wolfsburg, 1-0 for Union Berlin. Then Bayern Mönchengladbach and Darmstadt, 0-0 there. Then another one, Werder Bremen and Heidenheim, 1-2 for Heidenheim winning. Then Augsburg and Leipzig, 2-2. Not that good of a draw for Leipzig, but still keeping them in retention for champions. Then Friday's game, it was Dortmund and Freiburg, which was 3-0 for Dortmund. Great win for them. And yep, easy game, easy win for them. Then on Wednesday, it was Mainz and Union Berlin. It was 1-1. Yep, that was the Bundesliga. And just to quickly talk about some of the games, I definitely want to talk about the Xabi Alonso side, because they are firing on all cylinders right now. So currently, the game 3-0. It was played in Bayer Leverkusen's home ground. Josip Stanisic scoring in the 18th minute. Alex Grimaldo scoring in the 50th minute. Then Jeremy Frimpong, the youngster, scored in the 95th minute, making it 3-0. And oof, Sane was pissed. Neuer was pissed. Müller was pissed. Everybody was pissed with Bayern Munich squad. And yeah, more shots, but definitely more possessions for Bayern, making it 61-39. Quickly to talk about another game, Eintracht Frankfurt and Bochum, 1-1, with Omar Mamouche scoring in the 14th minute and Moritz Rokovitzky scoring in the 17th minute. So, yep, definitely more shots for Bochum, but more possession for Frankfurt. But yeah, still not good enough. That's all I gotta say. And Stuttgart, we can talk about really quick. Goal scored by first one 3-1. It was Maximilian Mittelstadt, 42nd minute of the game. Then it was Jamie Devolding, the 4th minute of the game. So then it was Dennis Undav scored it again. Good job for him. 73rd minute, and then consolation goal for Mainz, Ludovic Ajukuri. Oh, I butchered that. Yep. Ajukui. I like that. But yeah, more shots, more possession for Stuttgart. Right there. Then we can talk about quickly about Dortmund and Freiburg. So, yep, that was a dominant for Dortmund, with Daniel Malin scoring in the 16th minute. Then the extra time in the first half, making it 2-0 just under the first half. Then Nicholas Fulkrug scoring in the 87th minute, making it 3-0 for Dortmund versus Freiburg. But yeah, that is the Bundesliga, and we can move on to Ligue 1. And honestly, guys, we could say in who's gonna win in 3, 2, 1. Paris Saint.
PSG.
It's gonna be interesting with Mbappe on next season. So that's gonna be a big hole. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess MLS. I mean, that's coming out again soon. So start of the next couple weeks. So cool. All the MLS teams are showing their jerseys. Very cool. Love that. But now we can get into and talking about the AFCON and Asia Cup games. And yes, the AFCON. Who won it? The host nation. Ivory Coast has won the AFCON with their third AFCON title, with the winner Sebastian Alla. So I did watch this game. Great game as well too. Yep. So the score was 2-1 for Ivory Coast in the end, but just to talk about it, on January 13th to February 11th, William Troost Ekong scoring a towering header in 38 minutes, making it 1-0. But then Frank Cassie with another header, the 62nd minute, making it 1-1. And then in the end of the game, just thinking when the game's dying down, Sebastian Aller, the great player, scoring in the 81st minute, making it 2-1 for Ivory Coast. Yep, great win for them. Solomon, did you happen to watch this final? I think you did watch this final, mate. But
Oh, I did watch this final. It's pretty good. It
Yeah.
was very intense. Yeah, it was just
Drogba going crazy.
oh yeah, you can see he still got his passion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. Yeah, I think the host nation had like the support, and they were pretty good as well. They were calm even though they were losing, or like they scored the first goal and they didn't score their first goal. They equalized until like 30-minute after or 20-minute after. They were still under control. They were like pretty. Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, very calm. They looked like they had a game plan. They were not emotional. They were not panicking at all.
Yeah.
They just look very calm. And then, yeah, again, there's like a lot of good players on both sides. I always knew Nigeria was favorite. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think I said that. And
Yeah, yeah,
then, yeah, but also they both had stars, I guess, in their own respect. Yeah, so Ivory Coast had like pretty good young players like Adingra. He plays for Brighton. He's
Right.
very
Yep.
bright spot. Yeah,
He is a
he
great
is.
player.
Yeah, he's a very good player. He assisted, I think, both, and he was like the young player of the tournament, and he was very bright. You can see him, like you can see the way he plays in and De Zerbi squad, and yeah, it's just Sebastian Haller had been going to places a lot. He was in West Ham. Right now he's playing with Dortmund, but he was all over the place. He's a great player as well. The way he scored that goal with such
That
an
flick.
ease.
Oh my!
Yeah, it was like, oh, it was good.
He held
But
RT on the FIFA controller.
yeah, it didn't even look like he scored the winner. Like he just
Yeah, I
looks
thought it
like
was
I
like a
do this.
deflection.
Yeah. No, he got it like with the tip of his boots, and then just like that, just little like slap with the boots, and then he went like straight. It was good. It was good. He was such a threat until that as well. He was making great runs, and he's very tall, so he's very good in set pieces, and he's such a good striker as well. You want such a striker like that to just get small chances and then just yeah. But it was good. It was good. It was the host nation's it's kind of favorite, but
Oh yeah, the fans. I mean, were going crazy for Ivory Coast. So.
oh yeah, the stadium looked like all orange like everywhere. Like the camera can pan anywhere, and they're like, "Oh my, yeah, it was just good."
Yeah, Nigeria with Victor Osimhen, and he got bullied that game so much.
So
He got
bad. He
kicked
didn't
the
even
crap
like
out.
get. Well, I mean, it would have been such a great story if he, but most of the time, like a lot of major players don't get a lot of trophy internationally.
Him and Lookman still did great for Ivory Coast, so taking nothing away from him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was indeed the Africa Cup of Nations, and we have to wait 2 years for another one, and that will definitely be missed. All right, moving on to the the Asian Cup of 2024. It was between, oh yeah, congratulations, Qatar won it, and their host nation.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, what a coincidence. I mean, this, even though Ivory Coast did win it, so that's the-
Wow.
that's
I
the-
mean, they got eliminated in the first round in the World Cup, but that's weird.
yeah, this. So, the goals scored by Akrim Afif, the 22nd minute. Then Yazin Al Namit scored in the 67th minute, making it 1-1. Then another penalty for Qatar in the 73rd minute, scored by Akrim Afif. Then, in the 95th minute of the game, what happens? Another penalty for Qatar, was scored by whoever, but Akrim Afif. So, yep. It's up to you to think if the match was fixed or not, but congratulations to Qatar for winning, an Asian Cup, and go for them. So, yep. I speak, I all I gotta say. Tell me, you got anything you want to say about this?
To be honest, I didn't follow this one. I did see the magic trick he performed when he won. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, under his shin pad, and then he brings that, and then it's S. Oh, what a magic! David Blaine here.
I don't know why he's a footballer.
I wonder the same.
Okay, well, yeah, congratulations to Qatar for winning their Asia Cup. So, yeah, good job for them. And now we can move to a great time, which is indeed the Champions League. Yes, that was the Champions League. Definitely not that. But yeah, the Champions League did happen this past week, and the round of 16 is coming in hot. And the two teams that played, kind of, disappointing of a draw to do this, but it was Copenhagen and Manchester City, and Leipzig and Real Madrid, and Bayern and Lazio and PSG and Real Sociedad. But don't take away from it. It was still decent. So on Tuesday, it was RB Leipzig and Real Madrid. It was 0-1 for Real Madrid. So yep, they did win that game in Leipzig. Decent chances for Leipzig, I might say so myself, but yep, Madrid took that away anyways. Then another game on Tuesday, Copenhagen and Man City. Decent game, honestly. I thought Copenhagen was gonna hold in there, but it's Man City, mate. You can sub in even a substitute or reserve player, and they'll make an impact. So that is what happened. And yep, 3-1 for Man City. Then on Wednesday, it was Lazio and Bayern Munich. And again, for Thomas Tuchel's side, Bayern losing Lazio. But then again, it was in Rome, Lazio. So yeah, 0-1 for Lazio and a red card for Bayern. Then another game on Wednesday was PSG and Real Sociedad. 2-0 for PSG. And I thought Real Sociedad was going to hang in there, get some goals with Kubo playing outstanding, the Japanese international. So, but yeah, still PSG took that home, and no surprises. They're dominant force and always will be a dominant force. Solomon, do you watch any of these games, mate? It was
I did just watch like the Copenhagen versus Manchester City. Yeah. I mean, we all know who the favorite is on this one.
easy. Yep.
Easy peasy. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be oil money again. So
Yep, that's okay. At least the
Yeah.
oil is, I don't know what to say. But yep, stats for this game. Kevin De Bruyne with the beautiful hair now, scoring in the 10th minute. Then Magnus Mason scoring in the 34th minute, made it 1-1. But then in the last minutes of the game, or last minutes of the first half, Bernardo Silva scoring in the 45th minute, and it's 2-1. And that's kind of when it went downhill. But then Phil Foden scoring in the 92nd minute of the game, made it 3-1 for Man City. And yeah, oh my god, these stats are insane. 27-4 shots in, 79% possession to 21% possession. Insane, 800 to 200 passes. Kind of like the Chelsea game, but yeah. Okay, to talk about the other games really quick. So Leipzig and Real Madrid. Goal scorer was indeed a beautiful strike by Brahim Diaz. I believe he's Spanish, a young Spaniard. So, yep. Decent possession wise, decent stats with, it was equal honestly, possession wise and shots. So, yeah. But then Real Madrid is Real Madrid. They got it yet. And then Lazio and Bayern with 1-0 for Lazio with Ciro Immobile scoring in the 69th minute. And a red card for Dayot Upamecano, which costed them greatly as well too. So, yep. More shots for Bayern Munich, 17 shots but 0 on target. And then yeah, more possession for Bayern as well too. But it is what it is. And going on to the other game, which was Real Sociedad and PSG in Paris. Kylian Mbappe scoring in the 8th minute. Then Bradley Barcola for the 70th minute, great player himself as well too. So yeah, easy win for PSG. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, any of you guys want to say anything about Champions League before we move on?
Yeah, I'll say I watched the Lazio Bayern match, and it looked like Lazio just sat back the entire game, and eventually they made it work on a counter because they didn't really let Bayern have many quality chances at all. They kind of sat back in and then counterattacked with like Felipe Anderson leading most of them, and he looked really good. And then Churro Immobile trying to get on the end of things, and he had a great dribble to get through a few guys, and then
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, and that ended up pretty much winning a penalty, which is great from him. And then yeah, I mean, even when Lazio went ahead, it was still Bayern just piling on pressure and then Lazio counterattacking. But then PSG Real Sociedad, up until PSG scored, Sociedad were absolutely suffocating
Dude,
PSG.
Kubo is such a baller. Oh my god.
Yeah, he got so isolated at the end though. Like, I think what Sociedad's strategy going into the season was, or at least like a month into the season after they knew Oyarzabal was back and Barnechea was like starting to go off this season, in which he's continued. They just hoped one of Sadiq Umar or Andre Silva would hit, and neither of them have, which is really a shame because both of them in the right systems can be very good goal scorers. Andre Silva has shown it, and then Sadiq, before he got his I think he tore his ACL a season ago in the beginning of one of the seasons, but he was great up until then. He hasn't refound anything since then. And Oyarzabal up at 9. It's going okay, but it's probably better than the other two. But they're hoping they can get something out of a forward, and it's just not working because they're so well filled out in the starting 11 in every other position. But it's such a shame. But PSG, once they started being able to go on the counterattack and stuff more, with Barcola and Mbappe and Dembele, who also had a really good game, I thought. Really just didn't give Real Sociedad many chances after that. And then I also watched the Leipzig Real Madrid game, and it just looked back and forth the whole game. Like it looked like Real Madrid could have scored like 3 or 4. It looked like Leipzig could have scored 3 or 4. And with Madrid, I think it was more so poor finishing. And then Leipzig, I thought Real Madrid's keeper, I'm pretty sure it was Lunin that day. He had a great game. Like he pulled off some great saves. And there are a few that he could have parried too, that could have fell to a Leipzig player, and he swallowed them up or put them into the right place. Like I thought he looked great. And then Man City Copenhagen, I kind of watched on the side, but I figured it's at home. It'll be a close game, and it was. But Man City's going to blow them away at home. So
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there'll be some better games next weekend, but these were actually
yeah,
okay.
I mean they were all close for pretty much the whole game, which that was definitely exciting.
Yeah.
No team really got killed. No team's knocked out of the tie completely. So
Come on, the Copenhagen
maybe Copenhagen.
looks set though. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bayern Munich, I can see them coming back. And then
Yeah, Copenhagen's the only one I can't see it happening with.
yeah, but you never know though. They might muster some courage that you wouldn't take. But the way they were
Nah,
playing,
They're not going to
yeah.
score two goals.
But I could definitely see Real Madrid coming back home and just because they have like a new stadium now, which is deafening. From what people said, it's really loud, and then yeah, I
I
don't
don't know.
see
I don't think
PSG.
Leipzig are going to come back, but
No,
I think
that's
they
what
have
I'm
a
saying.
chance.
And then PSG maybe. I mean, they capitulate a lot of times to when they go somewhere, or even what is it? Newcastle beat them like 4-1.
Yep.
So it's like
Yeah.
that maybe, but
I
they
don't
still
think
have good.
none of Sociedad's strikers are really firing right now, and no one's scoring any goals right now. Like they've
Oh,
had
okay.
a ton
That's
of
fair.
they've had a ton of like draws and low scoring games recently, so I don't really see it happening.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Bayern Munich. I think if they lose this one,
Yeah.
definitely Thomas Tuchel is getting the cut.
Yeah. And did you see what they were saying also about
Oh
I think
yeah,
asked
Sane.
Marito, sorry. Someone asked sorry about Lazio being like 9th and stuff like that when they thought about it. And he responded with like, oh, we've picked up like 16 points in our last 7 games, but no one talks about that. And then they went out and backed it up. So I kind of
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think they will do it, but I think they have the best shot of the underdogs in this selection.
I wonder if he still uses like Sarri ball system, like he tried at Chelsea.
Kind of. It's pretty similar, I'd say, to the one he had at Napoli at least.
Oh yeah.
Different players, but he just counterattack. Basically all the counterattacks were like played up to Immobile, and then give it to Felipe Anderson. Let Felipe Anderson do everything. That's kind of what it looked like to me. And then just like get possession and push the other team back.
I never followed him. Like right after he's left Chelsea, I'm like, sorry, ball over for us.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it's fun there, though.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah,
it's sad that that happens, but yeah, hey, never know. They could win the whole thing. Probably
not.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to an interesting league, which is the Europa League, which indeed did happen this past Wednesday and Thursday. And the games that went on were First, Len and Freiburg 0-0. Benfica and Toulouse 2-1. Braga and Quarterberg FK 2-4 for Quarterberg FK. Then AC Milano and Rennes 3-0 for AC Milano. Easy win there. Young Boys and Sporting Lisbon 3-1 for Sporting Lisbon. Red card for Young Boys being naughty. The boys are naughty. Oh, Feyenoord and Roma 1-1 there tie. Then Shakhtar Donetsk and Marseille 2-2. Surprising for Marseille, but yep. Then Galatasaray and Sparta Praha 3-2 for Galatasaray. Great game here if you guys watch the highlights, but red cards for both teams. And yeah, went for Galatasaray. And yep, that was Europa League. Do any of you want to talk about Europa League or about Europa League? Talk about Conference League, but I can be asked. Paul, you got anything?
I think a lot of the ties are pretty interesting in this one.
Like what?
I think Lens and Freiburg are a good tie. Milan Rons is a good tie, and then Feyenoord Roma. Well, actually, yeah, and then Marseille Shakhtar. The rest of them, I just think I hope the favorite gets through, so the Europa League's exciting. But
I mean,
yeah, those are the four I think are pretty exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see already the winner of this is either AC Milano or Freiburg has a decent shout. Not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
Marseille.
If they hit form, I think.
Yeah. Oh well, it could happen. You never know. Okay,
Yeah.
well, moving on to our favorite time of the show, which is indeed what we all love, and what Solomon loves as well too, since he won last week. The Golden Goal Show football quiz. Yes, everybody, let's get into it. So, just to explain the rules really fast, is my assistant. Let us begin.
Welcome everyone, everybody, and everything to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Our guests today will have 10 seconds to answer each of the 10 football-related multiple-choice questions. Woo wow woo. Whoever has the most answers correct by the end of the quiz wins a huge prize. Wow, maybe, maybe not, I dunno. I don't work here. Anyways, good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Well, are you all ready for the quiz? Need a yes or need a not said?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this quiz will indeed be about South Africa and the World Cup in 2010. So yeah, just a nice little thing, and you don't have to rush that fast because this is, I mean you do because it's 10 seconds, but yeah. All right. Well, first question: the South African team are nicknamed Bafana Bafana. What does Bafana mean in African? These the Gazels. I can't say that word. The men, the boys, the winners. So is it the Gazels, the men, the boys, or the winners? 10 seconds.
The Gazelles?
The Gazelles. Yeah. Wow.
That's what I mean.
Gosh, I said
That's the answer.
Gazelles, men, boys, or winners. Keep you saying, guys.
Beef.
The men.
Real men.
Beef.
Okay. Well, the answer. Wait, what'd you say, Dimitri? Gazelles, men,
Beef.
boys. What is that?
Beef.
Is that the boys or
Meat.
what?
Beef. Beef.
There's no beef. There's gazelles, men, boys.
It doesn't matter. It's the beef. The answer is the beef. Just accept it and go on.
Okay, well, Dimitri got it right then. The answer is the boys, so the beef. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, gazelles is wrong, man is wrong. The boys is the right answer. So great. Number 2, South Africa were suspended by FIFA in 1961, but they were formally expelled in the aftermath of the Soweto uprising in which year? Was it 1969, 1972, 1976, or 1981? You have 10 seconds. 69, 72,
69.
81?
81.
69.
Paul, what about you? 1969, 1972, 1976, 1981. We'll go 72. 72, okay. Solomon, what'd you say, mate?
81.
And Dimitri said 69. Surprise. Well, Solomon, congratulations.
Got it wrong. Yeah.
Polino, honestly, proud of you, mate. Dimitri, finally it worked out for you. It was 1976. So, yep, you guys were flirting with the team, but no, didn't get it. All right, number 3. When were they welcomed back into the FIFA organization? Was it 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993? You have 10 seconds.
Oh, 93.
90, 91, 92.
69.
93.
69.
Putting you at 90. Polino, what do you say, mate? Cannot hear you. I'm sorry. Wait, Solomon, what did you say, mate?
93.
And Dimitri said 1990.
69, yeah.
Okay, got it. So the correct answer is indeed
90,
90.
I said 91.
You said 91?
Yeah, I took off my headphones. My headphones have bad microphone.
Oh God. Okay. Well, you came right in time. Good job. You got it right.
Okay.
Yeah. Solomon, Dimitri. Sorry. Okay. Well, it is currently 1-1 for Dimitri and Polino. Because why not? Number 4. The year after South Africa were admitted back into FIFA, the newly nicknamed Bafana beat which African team 1-0 in their first ever match? Was it Cameroon, Egypt, Nigeria, or Morocco? You have 10 seconds. Cameroon, Egypt, Nigeria, Morocco.
For what?
First game back. Who did they beat? Cameroon, Egypt, Nigeria.
Cameroon.
I'll say Morocco.
Okay. Solomon? What do you say?
Egypt.
Okay. Who said Egypt?
I did.
Oh, okay. Who said Morocco?
Me.
Okay. Who said Cameroon?
I did.
Oh, God. Correct answer is Cameroon. Good job, Dimitri. Proud of you, mate. You studied very.
Good.
Yep. All right. Number 5, 2-1. Joel Santana is the current South Africa coach. How many coaches have Bafana had since they were admitted into FIFA in the early 1990s? The 4, 11, 16, or 21? You have 10 seconds.
16.
Okay.
11.
11. You're saying Dimitri.
Is their answer 24? Or 6?
Oh,
Great.
but
He just left. 6. Okay, he said 16. I'm gonna go with that. So wait, what'd you say, Paulino?
I said 11.
All right. And Solomon?
I said 16.
All right. The correct answer is indeed 16. So I'm giving
Oh.
Dimitri that since he actually got that. So hey, correct. Good job, mate. Paulinho, sorry. It is currently who has points? Dimitri has. I'm gonna give him 2 because that first one didn't count. 2 to Solomon. How many points do you have, mate?
1.
Great. Love that for you. 2 to 2 to 1. Yeah, 2 to 2 to 1. All right, fair. All right. Number 6. These include which former coach of Real Madrid? So, out of those coaches that were 16, one of the coaches played for Real Madrid. Who was that coach? Was it Del Bosque, Jus Hiddink, Carlos Queiroz, or Bernd Schuster? You have 10 seconds. Was it Del Bosque, Jus Hiddink, Carlos Queiroz, or Bernd Schuster? 5 seconds.
Well, I think Bernd Schuster was the best player. Wait, who was the first one?
Del Bosque.
Oh, I'll go Bernd Schuster.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Solomon?
Ah, man. Now I'm in a sound. I'm following.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Schuster as well.
All right. Dimitri, was it Del Bosque, Hiddink,
Rooster.
Gesell, or Schuster?
Rooster. Yes.
Schuster. Got it. Well, the correct answer is honestly all of you. Proud of you, mates.
Probably Del Bosque.
Honestly,
Nothing you said that.
wait. Do you want to switch your answer to Del Bosque really quick?
No, but it's probably. I'm gonna stick with my original.
Sorry.
I bet you it was Carlos.
It was Carlos Quiros. Yes, that is
Ah,
Ooh.
Dimitri, Dimitri, by the way, you got the last question correct since you did say 16, so it's 2 to 1.
Good, good.
Yes, sir. Number 7. South Africa hosted and won the 1996 African Cup of Nations. Which team did they beat 2-0 in the final? Was it Zambia, Ghana, Tunisia, or Nigeria? You have 10 seconds. Zambia, Ghana, Tunisia, Nigeria.
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Okay. Holman, what do you make?
I'm gonna say Ghana.
Okay.
This is out of the limp.
The correct answer. Catching up to making it equal here. Solomon. What'd you say?
I knew it.
Yeah. But yeah, the correct answer is Nigeria. That's not it actually. Zambia, that's not it. But Tunisia is correct. So yeah, Dimitri knows ball. And it is currently 3 to 1.
Well, I got that one.
I know, that's what I'm saying. 3 to 1. You're
I have
tied.
2 though.
No, you had 2 to 2. You were tied with Dimitri.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Got you, mate. Number 8. Where was the field final held that was in South Africa? Was it Kings Park, Durban, the EPRFU Stadium in Port Elizabeth, the Free State Stadium in Bloemfontein, or the FNG Stadium in Johannesburg? You have 10 seconds. That is not the answer. Sorry.
Johannesburg.
Right. Was it the Kings Park,
Yeah.
Durban? What are
I'm
you
gonna
guys saying?
say the same.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
Kings Park.
You're going in Durban? Kings Park, Durban?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the cities. Was it Durban, Port Elizabeth, Bloemfontein, or Johannesburg?
I'm saying Johannesburg.
Okay, Dimitri.
Johannesburg.
Okay, and then Mr.
Durban.
Solomon. What are you saying?
Durban.
Durban. Are you sure you want to stick with that answer?
I know it's Johannesburg, but I'm gonna stick with my answer.
I'm sorry. The correct answer is indeed Johannesburg. Yes, in the FNB Stadium, Johannesburg. All right, number 9, 4 to 1. Praying for you, Solomon, mate. In which city will the 2010 World Cup final be staged? Will it be Cape Town, Pretoria, Johannesburg, or Durban? You have 10 seconds. Cape Town, Pretoria, Johannesburg, or Durban?
Cape Town.
Yep. Lino?
I'll say Cape Town.
Okay. Solomon?
Oh man.
You got this, mate.
Wait. What was the cities again?
Cape Town, Pretoria, Johannesburg, Durban.
Johannesburg.
Well, Mr. Dimitri and Paulinho, you guys. Solomon.
Jesus, finally.
Yep. It is 4 to 2, just like Inter Milano Roma. Number 10, last question of the game. Which of the final teams has not qualified for the 2010 World Cup? Was it Australia? Jesus Christ. North Korea, Iraq, or Japan? You have 10 seconds.
Iraq.
Yep. What about you?
No, North Korea.
I'll say Japan.
Okay. Paulinho?
I said Japan.
Say the options one more time. I'm sorry.
Australia, North Korea, Iraq, Japan.
Iraq.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the group Iraq.
Okay. Wait, what did you say, Paulinho?
Fuck, it's probably Iraq. I'm saying Japan anyways.
Okay.
I don't remember anything about them.
Well, the winner of the Golden Goal Show is Dimitri. The correct answer was Iraq, the team that has not qualified for 2010 World Cup. So North Korea did. I thought it was North Korea. Not gonna lie. That's crazy. Dimitri, how do you feel, mate? You won the Golden Goal Show football quiz.
I feel exciting, especially because I was a little bit asleep through first half of it, but it's okay.
You know what I gotta say about that?
Just when you think he's done everything, he comes up with something even more special.
Yes, congratulations to Dimitri for winning the show. Salman, got anything to say about Dimitri winning the show again?
Hey, I got Iraq too. I mean, I could have just said Johannesburg with everybody else, but I just said, FNG. Nah, I kind of knew that one, but I just decided. But it could have been 4-4 tie.
You're a team player. I respect it.
Yeah. No, I like to be different. You know what I mean? Even if it's wrong.
Yes, great. Love that. Okay, well, everybody, that was indeed the show. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Paulinho, thank you so much for joining, mate. Lovely to have you on, as always.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, mate. Salman, thank you for staying on, even though it is past your bedtime. Thanks for being on.
Cheers.
Yes. Then Dimitri, the winner of the show. Very proud of you, mate. You are a god of gods.
Oh yeah, I am.
Very good. Everybody, thank you so much for watching the show. Here is season 4, episode 22. Yes, 22. And yep, thanks for watching on YouTube and on Spotify. Great to have you all on again watching it. And yep, next week, Champions League, more Europa League, more football in general. So, yep, love that so much. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. Without sharing a hell of a series that Wayne Rooney will knock you, your nan, and your dad out. One simple blow. Call him Conor McGregor because he is. I don't know what Conor McGregor says. What does he say? Yes, he says that. But everybody, thank you for watching the show. And as we say in 3, 2, 1, football. Thank you so much for whispering that in my ear, Dimitri. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.